some stuff in my Twitch chat. Make sure my phone is all charged. It's basically tradition at this point. And with that said, I know the game should probably be making noise, but it's from 2011, so it sadly does not have the ability to play music when I'm not tabbed in. Hello, Draxus. Yeah, welcome back. Hopefully this all works fine. You'll need to let me know if music is a little too loud or not. But now I figured I haven't streamed for a while, so I would show up and I would stream a game a few people remember, but also one that I've played on the channel before. I said I'd come back and try and live stream beating an entire level. Sounds fine? Really? The music's all good in the background? Okay. Alright, well with that said, we'll let some people come in and I will, okay, Wyatt has just uploaded a video, this is about to get interesting. No, but I think, if it sounds fine, which, rare, really, let me know if the, actually, I don't trust you. Really, let me know if the, actually, I don't trust you. Oh, okay, never mind, I should have trusted you. Right, this is the Blob, a game which basically, in all essence, is, you go around an area and just paint it, and there's maybe the odd enemy. That is pretty much the entire game. Phone? It appears my thing does not want to cooperate. There we go. Okay, yeah, enable that fast charging. Alright, well if it sounds fine, I actually can't see how many viewers I've got, which I'm gonna take as a good thing, because, you know, I've heard obsessing over your viewers is a little bit difficult. But, I'll be honest, right? I'm not sure what level I want to play, because they take, like, 30 minutes to win hours to complete. Like, you can drop in at any time and just chill, but, yeah, there are some levels I'd rather play over others, so, all these first two are fine. Anything after Hydro Station gets a little bit less fun. You know, like Hypno Ray, Rocket Range, they're all fine, but they take like an hour and a half. So, what I've got set up is, I wish I had a source set up for this. I've just got a wheel. You'll hear me spin it though, I assume. Basically, whatever number it lands on is the level I'll play. So, 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I really want to do... No, I'm not doing Hydro Station. I'm pretty sure because I've got the highest percentage on that out of everything. Okay, 4. What level is stage 4? I guess we'll do that. So let me sort my tabs out super quick. It'll be really awkward with the music constantly stopping. I'll just pause so it seems like less of a sequence break, but... Alright, number 4 is the Senate. Pretty good level, I have to say. Pretty good. Alright, I'm tabbing out of Twitter because it's going to be bad for my own viewership. But no, not Hydro Station. We'll do Senate though. And what track should we pick actually? Why have we got one that's locked? I'm pretty sure I've beat the entire game. Right. Might as well do... What's the Irrepressible? Right, I've done that. I've done Stepping, yeah. Okay, we'll do Empowered. And with that, I think we'll just chill. We'll chill and play. Oh, do we watch the cutscene or...? We might as well. There is a story mode to this game, but I'm just going to use it as an example, or a chance to just shake up some G Fuel and chug. Hell yeah. Living my best life. Actually, I need to check if streamer mode on Discord is showing that I'm streaming, because otherwise there's no point having it enabled. Hello, friends. Yep, okay. I just need to make sure every last one of my friends knows I'm streaming. Oh yeah, the context of this level is someone rigs an election. I played this like the week of the US elections in the series by complete accident, and I find that to be one of the funny coincidences on my channel. Anyway, yeah, I'm back with some Dubmel Mint G Fuel to power me through the next hour. Anyway, I'm not sure what the actual context for this level is. I think a cult leader wins or something. Well, I do, I'm not there fully. I had a class at 9:30 in the morning, and ever since I've been dead. Whoa, you're streaming. Yes, I am, Traxus. Yes, I am. Yeah, it's, honestly, you should not be here for the plot. You should just come here for the music. The music's pretty good. Okay, comic strip. So a cult leader is the enemy from the first game. Voted for lane change, all I got was a lousy suit. We gotta stop him before he's sworn in. I'm not playing the whole game, by the way. I feel as though that should be noticeable. I'm playing the single level and then maybe the first one, because it is pretty banger. Here's one good drink. Okay, these pipes should take us to People's Plaza, get some red for the switch. Wait. Right, so a switch is to the right, which means that by logic, the red is to the left. Yeah, the beginning of the levels are always a little bit dry, but give it... okay, I've got some good news for you all. So we can actually complete this level way faster than I did originally. If you're coming from YouTube, you'll see the episode length. I think it was close to an hour for this level. But there's a stupid achievement, right? I need to make sure everything's painted, because I want to do it for at least one level. But there's a stupid achievement. There was an achievement, I've done it. But it requires you to beat the entire game with no power-ups, which like caps how many paint points you have. It's generally just pain. But I'd be lying if it wasn't a little bit fun. But yeah, now, kind of, I've beat that. The next kind of thing I can do is, I've got all my power-ups saved from when I played the game on my channel. So, you know, it would stand to reason that I could go for the objective of, you know, of maxing out my characters, which, you know, yeah, sounds like a bit reasonable. Anyway, smash those guys, they're a pain. Okay, I assume there was a collectible behind there that I missed. It makes painting. I'm not sure if, like, many things like this count, but I'll do it. Hey, okay, grab the core items. No. Look at me thinking ahead. Yeah, the beginning of the level is really dry. I know I'm saying that as we're kind of flooding the sewer system, but when we get above ground, it gets way better. And with that said, here we go. This is where the chill bit of the stream takes place. I think for the most part, I'm not covering up anything major on the screen. Give us about 30 minutes, the stream's going to get banned in China because of something in this level, but honestly, shout out to my Chinese viewers if you do exist. Right, what we got? I got a style, that just makes whatever I paint look nice, and I'm down for that. Can I upgrade super... Rats. Right, there are a bunch of objectives you need to do in order to complete the level, so I'll do those, then the side ones, and then we'll be good. So, election is over, somehow the blanks won, they've declared martial law. They've bleached everything and locked everybody up. Please paint the buildings to free the people, but don't touch the barriers or you'll get a shock. So yeah, this isn't exactly going to be, like, super, focused on, you know, the level. Like, it's not going to be, you know, the Blob only. I think, you know, the way the game is designed, it definitely would lend itself more to just, we're here to chill, and, that pretty much is the stream. You know, we're just here chilling, basically. Oh yeah, there's these guys locked up in a lot of buildings too, called Gradients. There are the odd enemies which don't like you whenever you're caught, so you've got to smash them. It's generally a really chill game. Like, honestly, it's not like super in depth, but it is really damn fun. There's a lot of like mini objectives too. So for example, you can paint everything in the level. That's the most common one people go for. But there's like all citizens freed. You can stop and check your progress at any time. But you know, stuff like that. There's side quests. There's collectibles. There's a lot of stuff. My camera speed seems a little off. Painting all trees is one too. Like there's a lot of stuff to do. Yeah, all of these will count towards something. I don't think the fence counts. I think the fence is safe, but I think if it makes a noise when painted, chances are it counts. Yeah, these for example, those all count. I'll take a style. I will take it. Yeah, but my objective is to try and get 100% or as close to it as possible in this level. And I'm being attacked by cult members. Thank you. Yeah, that's not why we're getting banned in China. We're getting banned in China for a different reason. So fellas, yeah, it's kind of, I can go autopilot for this game if I'm being honest. I need to find blue. Right. Yeah, I can go autopilot playing this game if I'm being honest, because, you know, it's fun, but it doesn't require the most focus. I might have to chip in every so often to say explain something, because but this game is by no stretch of the imagination popular. But yeah, no, I reckon I can talk about some just random stuff, play the game. It'll be a chill time all around. But what do we chat about is the question on everybody's minds. Okay, we just need to find it. Need to find red and yellow. It's not that hard. See, I could talk about how recently I've been doing YouTube Shorts and how those have incidentally done really well by accident. That was actually very unexpected, but I reckon that could be worth a little discussion, maybe. Anything you fancy me talking about, I'll do. Yeah, music's still in the low version. Gets better the more you paint, and eventually it turns into full-out bangers 24/7. It is a cloud 9, baby. In the meantime, though, yeah, I need to like still get fully into streamer mode, but I reckon I'll get there before the end of the live stream. Oh, almost missed these things. Hang on. Right, the benches count. This is the signs count. Right, I've got my work cut out for me, fellas. You can actually see how much you've painted in here. So, liberation, environment, cleanup. So it's not actually showing me my painting just yet, but it will later. Yeah, I don't think grass counts. I think that's like that'd be so specific. Like it's kind of hard to measure entirely, but yeah. It's glass wall there that we can't go over. Just keep smashing. Can pick up an extra life. I think if we just keep doing well enough, we'll find our way to an upgrade station, get ourselves a bunch of upgrades, and just cheese the rest of the level. Again, like I got the achievement for beating the game with no upgrades. Now I can use all the stuff I saved up in that time to, you know, absolutely cheese this level, which I ain't complaining. And okay, there's just the end of the level casually. There it is. Painting everything red. Yeah, each colour's got its own instrument actually, which I find really cool. You know, it definitely encourages you to paint in multiple colours. But if you like the way, you know, a very specific colour sounds, it's just all over. it's just the end. And I reckon we should. Oh, we actually need to do a challenge, right? I forgot about that. Yeah. One complaint I have about this game: the time limits. Now, I know what you're thinking. I've been going on about 100%ing a level, and there are main quests, sure. Who would impose a time limit? Brilliant question. But you kind of get rushed, and it's not particularly the most fun thing in the game, I'll admit, but it's there, and you've got to kind of live and die by it. I'm not sure what happens when it runs out. Genuinely, kind of. It's one of those things which hasn't been answered, and I'll probably find out by accident one day. But, hey, right. And every challenge I do increases the time I've got, so, yeah. Right, it's rescue o'clock. We're just in time to put a stop to a public baptism. It's like, plot details, ignore. Ignore. All I'm hearing is kill enemies, paint. Okay, those guys are gonna pull those guys into ink. Oh yeah, ink bad. Black and white bad. In case the memo wasn't blatantly obvious. Alright, stop the mass black thing before it's too late. Okay, well, it contributes towards my my things, so I'm not complaining. It also gives me so much time. Nope. Yeah, these guys, you'll notice whenever I get attacked by an enemy, it will always tell me to mash a certain key. Yeah. So those guys, for example, drag me into the nearest kind of source of anything, really. And they'll be like, you know, hey, you need to mash to, like, unhypnotize yourself or something. Or others will be like, oh, they're just going to leech your life points until you get them off. You know, stuff like that. Yeah. Eventually we'll run out of these, like, little guys just running about. okay, they're hanging about. They're doing fine. Oh, I reckon this is a challenge later on, so I'll do it now just to make the game feel proud of me. Yeah. It's like the grass in this game is like satisfying to paint. It's like, oh, it just all comes in at once. Mwah. So there is good things happening here. It's a very chill stream. Hence why I've got G Fuel to perk me up infinitely. Seriously, I'm gonna have tunnel vision by the end of the stream. Oh, that's a promise. Actually, you know what? I think not chugged enough. I'll finish this up now. Actually, like, you know, it's not exactly gonna make me more dehydrated later on. It just means I have to spend less time drinking in the later bit of the stream. Because normally the first 15-20 minutes we have like low viewership and then like just extra people flow in. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna do a bit saying you should use the G Fuel code, a code I don't have, but I couldn't even think of a believable code. I could have just used code Naramic, but nah. So that's it. It's pretty nice, but gets powdery at the bottom. But damn, does it do its job well, and I just wiped a drop of it on my forehead. Right, so at work this morning, a representative of the bad guys told me to put on this suit. It doesn't fit right now, I can't get it off. I've been told to move out, so have the rest of my friends. Please help us. Yeah, I've had to run the game in windowed mode too. Oh! Here it goes. It's groove time. Right, he's right, Blob. Gradients are being suited up and shipped out of the capital. Citizens are being forced to assemble at that call centre. Children's game. Still isn't going to get us banned in China, but just you wait. Okay, go save them. Get it? It's worth doing stuff like this, if just to you know, increase the time you have to do everything else. Actually, chat, I want to pull you on something. Do we focus on doing everything, or do we do the main level and then hang around once we're done to do the side objectives? Mistakes. Yeah, you can die in this. You're not immortal. You will die. Oh, don't think I almost missed that street lamp. Don't mind if I do. When you die, all the music you spent ages building up to just stops, and it is the most soul-crushing thing. But damn, does it make you wanna, you know, get back to where you were and, you know, mostly not die. Oh, okay. I see trees and crates that I haven't burst open. Don't mind. Guys, literally hidden in grass. How anyone would find that is beyond me. Yeah, I need to keep looking at the archers, because I keep thinking I'll have missed one. I probably will. Luckily, the game does tell you when you've painted everything, or nearly everything, or 50%, so I can kind of keep a little bit of track. So, yada yada yada, I don't care. Get me in my mission. I might do a few more streams on the Blob, actually. It depends. I'm not 100% sure it's a thing. No. Oh, they tag teamed me. Oh, it's a sign. Oh my god. That close. Chat, okay. Okay. Right, they infinitely respawn. Right, just smash these guys and everyone is safe now. They just gotta. Right, platforming segment. Let's go. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure which game of this I enjoy more. Like, I'm not sure whether it's the first game or the second game, because they're both really good. But the second game has these sections where well, it's just like a 2D platforming section rather than 3D, and it's, I'm not gonna say it's like awful, but it's like in the first game, right? Because it came out on the Wii, you'd physically have to like shake this Wii remote very viciously. It was the most like dumb fun thing, but at the same time, when you finish one of these segments, oh, is it satisfying? It is. It's just mwah. I cannot express how good it is. Like, that feeling you get is like, Hey, again, I think definitely it's a game which should probably be better playing yourself, but again, if you're wondering why I actually chose to stream this of all games, I'll be honest. It's because this last week I've caught myself getting videos of this in my recommended, which is nothing new because I've uploaded videos on it. But I've wasted like 30 minutes watching someone play levels, and I thought I could be that person who's spending 30 minutes on a level, and people might watch it. I also like the game too. Again, it's been a while since I finished, you know, playing the game on my main channel, on my channel at all. So it's yeah, it's a little bit homesick, tiniest bit. Have to say, I've got a feeling that later in the stream, a few of my friends may end up dropping into the chat. They've got a thing about dropping into our friend groups, like Twitch streams. There's only a few of us that do it, but they found my Twitch, but I haven't streamed since they found it. So you know, they may end up dropping in. Who knows? Yeah, I think the scary thing with things like that, right, is that your friends come on and like they may not do their own YouTube stuff or whatever. And what I find terrifying is that they'll accidentally call you by your full name and be like, guess I've been doxxed. Which no shade to them. It's, you know, definitely a thing which you become more aware to with time. But oh, I would be lying if I said it wasn't terrifying if I thought. With that said though, this power-up makes the level so much more fun. Actually, art collectible, don't mind if I do. I'm actually doing very well to staying platformed on this thing. Yeah, but once the music gets like all the way to the top, it is Cloud 9. So let's drop back down. Yeah, paint these. Get that car, and every little thing counts, which is scary because the time also counts for practically every passing second. Either way, free these guys. Give me my time. It's like a minute per 4 guys liberated, which ain't half bad as long as you know how to manage time. But yeah. Right, I think that's done. Now we just got to do this block, which ain't probably gonna be too hard. I think we got 18 seconds. We're fine for time. Like if I fail this, I'll gift a sub to a streamer of your choice. Like if my thing runs out before the timer physically stops, well, I'm a man of my word. I am a man of my word. You name a streamer, I'll gift some. Oh my god, my brain stopped responding just so it could have that happen. That is going in the highlights. I just want to curl up and stop existing. You know, the thing is I'm gonna be like, no one saw that, no one saw that, right? You know, no one heard me say that. No, there's 2 people watching, right? They've sealed the gates, so you'll need to find another way in. Oh, look, there's a news bulletin coming on. Is it gonna say man needs to gift sub? Probably. Alright, well, what's this objective then? I found a way to get into the ballot house. Very political. Use this jump and we'll start break in, do a jump start. Alright, but I do see street lamps that need painting, so. And the paintball. Ooh, okay. You know how I told you about how the music gets perpetually better through the level? Yeah, it's at the good bit now. The bit where it starts getting funky. And I can't stop thinking about that stupid gift sub comment. Like, I was like, yeah, 18 seconds, I'm gonna get a little bit full of myself, and then... How does a man recover from that? Like you just don't, do you? I mean, I suppose, like, you know, you can stick to it, but... Oh, that was embarrassing. It'll be any Twitch streamer, they just need to have gift subs enabled, no questions asked. And I missed my power-up. Misery. Despair, even. And we've still got 13 minutes left in the episode, and I still haven't upgraded Blob. So my eyesight is starting to fade. Just out of sheer embarrassment. And it, honestly, too true. Alright, let me just... I want inspiration power up, please. Right. Whew. Need to remember to blink. Do a posture check, too. Look at me. Proper Twitch streamer. You know, posture check. Like, posture check. There we go. Alright. Anyway. I think we get 3 minutes bonus for doing this objective. Like, in the first game, like, your key objectives weren't ordered, which... kind of weird, but... I mean, hey, at least here they, like, actually... Now, in the first game, you literally could just rush to the end and be done with it. Like, you just needed to get so many points, and then the gate to exit the level would open, and that would literally be the level. Honestly, yep, we salute a real game designer right there, but... I don't know, I always found that kind of funny that, you know, realistically in the first game, you could just show up and dip without, like, even doing the main objective, which, considering some of the stuff you did when you were doing in that game, like, it's pretty funny. He, like, shows up, everyone's cheering, it's like, we're saved. It's like, nah, I'm gonna dip, you know. Like, you guys, you're gonna stay in your suits, I'm just gonna leave. With that said, though, don't mind it. Segment 1 of this level. Yeah, I reckon I'm gonna pause and check Twitter real quick, but damn. Oh, and there's our next transform engine. Basically, when you get one of these outside, it basically means area's done and you move on. And actually, that is the thing that's gonna get us banned in China. Now it requires a little bit of context, right? But if you know the context, you know instantly why we're suddenly not going to be available on Chinese... yeah, Chinese Twitch. And it's, oh god, I hope it doesn't get me banned from Twitch either. Alright, anyway, just target that. There we go. Alright, well, yeah, we'll get banned in China, and then I'll read Twitter, Discord, chat, all that stuff. Oh no, Blob, they're sending in the tanks. That is not the reason why I chose this level. Anyway, enemy Inky. Beware he'll knock the paint points out of you with his ink baton. That lone Radian doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, but they're just gonna stand there, like, half intimidating? You know, it's like... They're attempting something, but, you know. Like, yeah, I'll open them in a minute. Upgrade stations here. Oh, this is what I asked for. I could not use this in my entire Let's Play. So the fact that... Wait, remix? No. Yeah, I just need to fully max him out and I get an achievement, so, I guess. Blob starting lives to 2, please. Maximum size, all the way up, I beg. Place whose ammo we don't need. Maximum armor, yes sir. Damage, charge to 60. Cloud 9, baby, Cloud 9. Oh, these are upgrades I've wanted for literal months. But I couldn't get it because of another Steam achievement, but just... the idea I'm able to get them now is enough for me. Although... maximum armor... Oh, the plot thickens. The plot does thicken. No, it doesn't. I'm just going to use them all up. Entire Let's Play's worth of progress gone in an instant. Yeah, you've got to play this game an awful lot, actually, to... like, you know, actually fully level him up, which, fair game. Anyway, they're going to have to roll over us if they think they can take over our city. Show what we're made of. They are literally quite there. Anyway, bonk bonk. And because we've increased our paint size, yeah, it means that we can charge a bunch more stuff now too, which, lifesaver. For context, used to cost 80, and the maximum amount of paint points I could hold was 100. Okay, you can see how that would have been a little bit of a problem. Especially later in the game, where they decide to have enemies which you must charge, and they will attack you until you, like, you know, successfully charge them. It is no stretch of the imagination, just pain incarnate. Okay, that's an armor pickup. Yes, sir. And I've increased the amount I can carry at once. Go get it. Like, the thing is, I don't actually need it. Like, I know it sounds funny, but this is like a really easy level. Like, the only thing you actively have to kind of worry about is the timer, which is the same in every level, really. Like, that's your biggest enemy, then the actual enemies. Let's just paint all this. There's hypno discs. Thank you. Thank you for making my life 10 times miserable. So, ink is bubbling out of those machines. Break into the station to stop them from doing bad things. I think on that note, I'm not gonna take a break from the stream. I do want to just check some stuff super quick. Just because you stream for half an hour, I just want to check if I've missed anything. I'd say it's pretty admittable. I'm just gonna do a economy command over there. Okay, I know I was talking earlier about the idea that some of my friends might see I'm streaming and join, but in all fairness, to be fair, yeah, they haven't actually joined yet, which, as I was going on before, blessing in disguise? Maybe not. I don't know. If that said, I'm not going to leave you hanging on your Blob content for too long. I'm just going to pull chat back up real quick, and fresh Twitch, so there's less of a lag, and let's get down to business. All right. Okay, bench, collect this. Hey, okay. Yeah, sorry, my eyes have been super, I'm not sure what the word would be. It's like, they're kind of like, I'm not sure what the word would be. I've been struggling to focus the last few days. Actually, it has been the past month, but, like, it hasn't seemed like it. It's just kind of flown by, which I found, like, kind of weird, but, yeah. Now, we'll free the guys in here, and then we'll be back. Gotta pinch my nose whenever I sneeze on stream as to not blow anyone's eardrums out. Cause now, funny Twitch stream effect. My microphone is actually closer to me and further away from. Ooh, inspiration point. Don't mind if I do. But it's yeah, it's closer to me now and further away from my microphone. Not microphone, desktop, which didn't always used to be the case. So it did lead to my my microphone unintentionally starring in a few videos, which, as I'm sure you can guess, wasn't exactly intended. But nah, with that said, it was resolved. I've just moved it. Like, I'm not sure why I didn't do it earlier, but like my old keyboard was like huge, so it took up a little bit of space. You know, like a kind of higher than average surface area had been accumulated. You know, it was pretty big. It was pretty big. That does not look painted. That looks very, very poorly colored in. Like, for a game about painting, that does not look colored in. Actually, I should probably activate the mission. Actually, right, like, anyone who hasn't played the first game will not know what I'm on about here. But, right, take out their air support. Yes, that is the mission. But in the first game, right, you had many objectives around the level. And the only ones you needed to speak to the guy to begin were these, like, purple ones. Like, you know how we went into the that one area earlier? And it was, what would it have been? You know, we had to have a certain amount of paint points to go inside. Yeah, in the first game, those were the only things you needed to speak to an NPC to activate, right? But in this game, it's kind of the same deal. They only activate once you speak to the NPC that's offering them, which is 9 times out of 10 going to be Pinky. 10. Yeah, it's 10. It'll be Pinky. But the problem with that is that in the first game, say I had to kill a bunch of Inkies. No, yes, just flat out end them, basically. What would happen is, I'm trying to think of a good way to phrase it, but you could do it preemptively, right? Or say I needed to paint a block of buildings, you know, orange and green. I could do that. You know, I would go ahead, I could do it. And then I'd go speak to them and they'd be like, oh, you did it preemptively, you know, good for you. Good on you, you know. But in this game, at least for, I think you can still do the paint buildings one. They'll be like, oh, you've already completed this challenge. You are one type of a freak, alright. But I haven't actually tried it, because unlike the first game, I never played this one as much when I was little, but I did play the first one when I was young, so it was like, I could like kind of experiment with stuff, so, but now like, in this game though, when you beat a set of enemies, they're like, we're just gonna respawn them in. You thought you could beat this mission preemptively? No. And that is the story of how Blue Tongue is worst game developer ever. Just very, very mean. 18 inspiration though, yeesh. Yo, Narumic. Hello, Rayhan. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your time. Hey. Yeah, I saw you saying you were gonna drop by before, so welcome. Stupid bloody hypno discs. Stuff isn't even filled with ink and they're still trying to drag me over there. Hi, yeah, no problem. Thanks for dropping in. So I've just been going for half an hour. It's cool to see some new faces in the chat. Anyway, I could do another mission, but so I'm just gonna paint these because I don't think they're tied to a mission later on. Actually, no, I know what is tied to it, so. Tie XD. Yeah. Yep, there they are. So many billboards, man. And I understand them in the capital, but like, it's too many. Like, what? They're advertising the same guy too, which I suppose is the joke, but like, man. Like I said, we've just basically been chilling the last half an hour. Yeah, you haven't really missed out much gameplay-wise, but yeah, it's cool. With that said, though, I swear, I'm going to fast track to the mission to shut those guys down. I don't even need a mission for it, do I? I think I can just find the TV that Hulk's up to and just nuke it. Yeah, sounds like a plan. We've been going 37 minutes, fellas. I'm just looking at the stream we played. My eyes look like I'm squinting so heavily. Yep, honestly. Fellas, does have Narumic need glasses? Perhaps. Okay, I'm missing so many things. Give me my 60-second bonus. Nope, please. I beg, just stop. Right, great work. Now that we've taken out air support, go into the station. And the music's back. Life is good. And I'm the right course to go in immediately. The stars have aligned, fellas. I'm gonna close the lid before I shake my G Fuel, because I have made that mistake before, and it was not very nice. I'm trying to think what else we can talk about then, because a lot of streaming this game is just kind of chilling. Which, you know, I don't mind. I don't mind. But it's like, you know, I kind of like to I like to keep things interesting, which can come from the gameplay, but I think talking about random stuff that's kind of related can kind of just be whatever I think is, you know, pretty chill. Also, yeah, thank you, Rayhan, for the follow. I saw you followed before I started the stream. I was making sure everything was set up and it came through. Anyway, G Fuel time. I don't think sitting on the screen wastes time, but it might. You know, hey, thanks. I think last stream I had a forward goal in the title, so I kind of opted to not have one this time, see how we did. Actually, funny Blob 2 category fact. I have to click out the tab so it will go quiet for a sec. I need to follow this actually. We're the only person live in this category. Yeah, I'll save that like tiny tidbit for later when I get something stuck in my throat. Yeah, we're the only person live in this category currently. Like, you know how you watch like, oh, how to get good at Twitch guides on YouTube, and they're like, you need to stream a game that has an audience that isn't too oversaturated. I roll up to a 0 viewer category. But I mean, if you weren't expecting that, then you must be new here. What else did we stream that had 0 viewers? There it is. There is a stupid TV. Good riddance. I wish whoever put that up nothing but misery. Now we rolled up to Stonehearth the other month, right? The same deal happened. I'm not going to do that challenge because it takes a while. I will, but just not right now. I saw crates that need smashing. Yeah, we rolled up to Stonehearth the other month, which also had 0 viewers. I mean, okay. yeah, you have to put this. But what do you think is better? Turning up to, like, a decent viewer category? Like, again, I'm not going to say how many views you'd get in this hypothetical situation, because they pretty much are both my average. But what would you say is better? Turning up to a 0 viewer category? Or turning up to, like, a category which already has some viewers? Because, I don't know. Because I'd say if, like, right now, if, you know, Friday the 26th of February, if you're looking to watch the Blob 2 on Twitch, I kinda got a monopoly if you want to tune in live. Which, I suppose is good, but at the same time, it's not like a super active category, so it's not like too many people are actively searching for it. Blob. Yes, Geo, Blob. Except this time we can upgrade him, because I'm finally free of that stupid achievement. Yeah, maybe something like 5 viewers, because then you would feel connected to those few viewers. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I think if you stream something that no one else is streaming, you stand out if nothing else. I am turning more British the longer the stream goes on. I am very sorry. Why is it a big tree over here? Nice. See you, billboard. Actually, I'm gonna pause for a sec. How much progress have we actually made? Sorry, I just find Geo saying Blob really amusing. Okay, we're actually doing scarily well, in terms of everything. I'm about halfway through the level 2. Like, yeah, the level is never ending, as some would say. Yeah, we'll go off do another main mission, increase my time, and then, dip, into the later bits of the level. Right, blah blah blah, buildings, all different colours. XD. Yeah, starting with purple, right. Top up on paint first. Here we go. Yeah. I know I'll say it a lot. I was tempted to make a compilation of one episode of the series I did, where I talk so much about how good the music is. But the music in this game is really good. It's actually what got me back into it. I can't remember what it was, but it came to mind to me one day that there was a song from the first game that I remembered, like, which was just really good. And I listened to it and I was like, yeah, I wasn't wrong, this is actually really good. So I ended up going to the whole playlist, because, you know, there's not just the one good song in these games. That is the story of how I ended up buying both games on Steam, and yeah, and I need to be purple. Why? Yeah, I'm not exactly the smartest person playing these games. Like, Colour Theory left a long time ago. I feel sorry for... Yeah, anyone that comes here to learn Colour Theory, I mean, you might learn something, just not a lot. Bench. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have a compass telling me where the nearest of each colour is. Wisdom at its finest, and I've inhaled some dust. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, yeah, seriously, like, it was kind of weird. So I started listening to the music, and that always seems to be how it goes, right? Oh god, I know what's gonna happen here. Those guys are gonna try and hypnotize me into the water, while I'm on the platforms, so I have to restart. Yep. Okay. I can make do with this, I reckon. Just gotta... Oh god, thank you for the Yep. It's weird to me whenever my controller vibrates, because I'm not used to it doing it. I have the same thing in New Horizons, which... Actually, didn't the update for that drop today? I mean, I'm in an Animal Crossing server. If an update drops, I will not hear the end of it for the entire, like, a week after it happens. Which, also, I find amusing, if nothing else. Love you guys. You're an interesting bunch, in the best way. Anyway, here we go, just keep at it. Okay, in all fairness, yeah, if you know what I'm saying by episode version, it means when I played this on YouTube. If you look at the episode version of me completing this mission, it looks like two completely different people. For sure. The first person, or should I say, the person that played it on YouTube could be, like, blind. A second person is Dream. The person right now is Dream in comparison, at least. seriously, I think it's got, yeah, this level's called the Senate, and I named every level, of the Blob on YouTube after the level I was playing that time. Like, God, I'm not sure what the timestamp is, but all I remember is I was astronomically awful at this level. Like, you know, I was going on like, yeah, I love this level, it's probably one of my favourites, and then... and then, you know, the events of that episode would unfold. It was interesting for sure. Hey, okay. Maxing out on core. Thank you. Yeah, so how are you guys doing then? You having a good day? I should have probably asked that earlier. I kind of just I tend to go on one topic and then get wrapped a little bit up too much, which, you know, nothing wrong with that, but like, nice to see how the guys watching are doing too. So, hey, alright. Hazmat power up would be handy to cross that ink. That basically makes me impervious to most types of damage, so. Also, enemies don't see you when invisible. I understand that may be a revelation that took 46 minutes to get to, but... yep, it's just a fact I think should have been... Okay, it doesn't make you impervious, it just, makes you less susceptible to damage, like, you know. Yeah, the game thinks it knows best, so... my day's going pretty okay. I have to sell mom playing some CS. Counter-Strike. I have played Counter-Strike for, like, a combined amount of 2 hours, and I played like gun game a bunch in those 2 hours, right? Like, I think I ended up even winning a game on that one house map, but after that I never played it, and I'm not sure why I never played it after, like, I think the 2 hours. I think it's because I realised A, it wasn't my type of game, and I'd passed 2 hours so I couldn't refund it, or B, probably the funnier one, is the next week it went free to play, which once again I was not very happy about. Which again I just think was, you know, good for them. They make all their money off, like, I know they were making their money off skins anyway, so I can kind of see why they would have, you know, gone free to play. You know, more players, more skins getting sold. Like, I always find that interesting actually, because I don't play Counter-Strike. Shocking, I've played it for 2 hours. Like, people, like, you know, they make, like, money from, like, you know, just kind of getting lucky and unboxing, like, the right Counter-Strike skin, and then, you know, finding a buyer. Like, it's the same thing with Steam trading cards. Like, I'm considering buying a few crates for skins because I don't want to gamble. I literally taught you how to play virtual blackjack in a Discord server. I'm not a good influence. Yeah, again, it's like, no, Steam trading cards too are like that as well, though. Like, don't you get, like, half a deck? That was fun. Please do not mention that to anyone, I'll get banned from Discord. You get, like, trading cards with Steam games, though, and it's like, oh, where am I? I'm here. Like, you get them, and, like, you click on them, and it's like, you know, we'll sell on the market for, like, you know, 6p. And it doesn't sound like much, right? But when you get multiple per game, it starts to add up. So then you start finding the cheapest games with all the cards, and you realise, hey, they've all got to sell for 1p. You know, it's like, there's profit here. You go on G2A to get cheaper and cheaper cards. You find the highest things, and I reckon there's a Spiffing Brit video inbound for that. You've probably seen one of his videos. He's the guy that whenever there's like a Steam sale with like a certain feature, it's like, I'm not sure what the feature is, but one of them allowed you to get a bunch of discounts. He finds a way to exploit it and makes a video on it, and subsequently gets banned from Steam for like a year because they're obviously not happy with him. But I reckon there's a video he's gonna make on those one day, because like, there has to be a game somewhere, right, where the price of the trading cards is higher than the price of the actual game. Like there has to be, right? There's so much stuff on Steam. There has to be a single game where the trading cards are worth more than the game. There has to be, right? Like, I refuse to believe that there isn't. Like, how, you know, like, if they've put something in place, you know, like, oh no, the trading cards can't be worth more than the game combined, then, you know, that's just Valve ruining all the fun. Actually, okay, now I know I've just started my power-up, but nothing goes unpainted in this stream. But, you know, I bet Steam is the type of company to ruin the fun. They're like, are you telling me someone can make money by buying a game and selling the trading cards for more than they bought it for? Shame. Oh, what is... Okay, I remember this puzzle. Blue where? Wonderful eyesight there, me. Good going. Yeah. Like, like, it's weird to think, right? But, like, there are people out there that actually use, like, Steam trading cards because they get super into leveling up their thing. You know, their, like, Steam level. But doesn't leveling up your Steam level get you more trading cards more frequently? Like, you know, there's a conspiracy here, fellas. You know, I have a feeling I might get blackbagged by Valve by the end of the stream. Okay, red next. Okay, purple left, and that should be it. And transform engine. Let's get it. Okay, I need to stay like so far away from a transform engine in this game. Whenever it shows up, it's insane. I'm not sure if I'm not sure. So, some of you here may have seen the Blob 2 episode. It's Rocket Range. It's very late into the episode in a 2D section, right? But what I remember, the only thing I can remember from that level was it's long, like really long. And the second thing is that thing that shows up there. It's called a transform engine. And there's an area where, like, you know, you can't, it's not transparent, like, you know, it's a solid object. And imagine I was stood on that fountain, and then it appeared. You know, it's not exactly, you know, the best outcome. You know, especially if you get trapped underneath it, and you, you can't complete the level because you get stuck underneath it, which did happen to me in the middle of a recording. Luckily, this game does have autosaves, unlike the first game, and let me tell you, in like a 50 to almost an hour-long recording, that was like the biggest relief of that day. Yes. Yeah, I have a lot of fond memories of playing the Blob on the channel. I'd actually say that's probably one of the reasons I'm streaming it here. You know, because I've enjoyed it. I have. Anyway, be careful out there, big guy. Will do. Remember, actually, how are we doing? I know I keep stopping for progress, but how are we doing? Liberation, 125. Environment, about half. Cleanup. Right, a lot of this stuff, they tell you where it is once you finish the main objective, too. So, right, not even you can survive a direct hit from one of these mortars, Blob. I would beg to disagree. There's a hazmat power-up up ahead that will protect you for a limited time. Slam it and hurry to the safety of the overpass up ahead. Okay. And way, my stream's gone pixelated. Thank you, Twitch.tv. Very cool. And I'm not a Twitch affiliate, so I can see why they pixelate me. It's like, I ain't making them money. Why should I be in HD? Imagine Naramic in HD. The world is not ready. Can I get a paint, please? Oh god. I haven't even been collecting lives this entire level. Alright. Anyway. Was the entire mission just go from A to B, right? Anyway, we're transparent, actually. Which is pretty useful, because enemies can't lock onto us right now. Right, one of the protesters has sabotaged the fountain. It's a golden opportunity to paint the imposter's statue yellow. You know, fellas, I reckon we've got some stream highlights inbound. Don't say it. Don't think it. Don't say it. Don't think it. Don't say it. Don't think it. Just don't. Oh. I swear, anytime I stream, my nose decides to twitch, right? I don't actually know why. Genuinely, it's one of those things which happens, and there's never been an explanation for. But the moment my brain's like, it's stream time, it's like, you know, but your nose is itching. It's like, does it actually need itching, or is it my brain like trying to make me stop streaming? Like, you know, any psychology experts in the chat? Maybe a little bit of a stretch for the Noremic Twitch channel, but you know, never hurts to shoot your shot. Actually, okay, those of you that follow me on Twitter will have already heard this story, but for the Twitch people, last night I tweeted something out about a party I was at 2 years ago, where I was speaking to people. I know, the infamous Noremic strikes again. Human contacts. I think you can understand why this is such an important tweet. But, no, apparently I was talking to this person I've known for years, right? And I have a friend who was speaking to their friends, a female friend. And apparently her friends, from the way that conversation looked from a distance, it looks as though we were flirting. And I remember this conversation, right? I was at this party. I knew two people there. This person, and the person who was hosting it. And I knew literally no one else there. So I was literally speaking to this person because I was like too socially awkward to speak to anyone else until I pretended to fake getting drunk so I could, you know, like attempt to start conversation. Yeah, you know, some things really do never change. Anyway, yeah, but apparently, according to this person's friend who, you know, a friend of mine now was talking to at the time, like, I know, we're in like 5 little layers of deep of logic here. Apparently I was getting flirted with that night, and I was just oblivious to it the entire time. It's a Neremic classic if I've ever seen it. Anyway, let's just, let's play the Blob through the pain. Easy enough. Yeah. Okay, transform engine time. That does not mark the end of this segment, though, at least to the best of my knowledge. I think, actually, a lot of this area, if I'm not wrong... Alright, first of all, now... Devious men, I'm telling you. Alright, come on, just do that. Duck. Whenever you duck, you look so, like, just so stupid. Right, get rid of that, so I can actually play the level in peace. Actually, no, get rid of these. And slam. And music's back. I know you were missing it. And see, the stuff that was on the side of the buildings breaks off, so it means they can actually be painted. Now that's what I call a transformation. A few of them do remain kind of greyed out, and when that happens, it means you can't paint them. But, dear viewers, you see, actually, I think they become available as part of a side quest. So it wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. Anyway, right, can Z slam these mortars if you're big enough? Okay. Okay, how these Inkies think they can stop us? And they can't. So they made a slightly taller Inky, called a Sergeant. And I kid you not, it is the most useless enemy in the game, right? Do you see how much of a difference he made? Because I sure didn't. Why? It's one of those things, right? But you genuinely have to stop and ask. What? Why is this in the game? Like, you still have to think. We need a new enemy. We'll just make a slightly more annoying version of the base enemy. Like, it's like, oh no, we're gonna give you 3 of these guys because it's a really difficult challenge. And I know I'm making fun of the easy to tackle enemy now, but I tell you later on, this game pulls no punches. Look, I'm making jokes about easy enemies now. Later on in the game, there was a guy, spike on his head, so you can't slam him like you do with most enemies, which is really smart, because like for the whole of the first game, you get really, really, really used to just slamming every enemy you see. Like, it's basically just, you know, indiscriminate, just you get slammed, you all get slammed. And then you run into these guys, which you can't slam, you've got to use that charge move. Which, if you've been here for any amount of time, is... Okay, forgot that sets me on fire, thank you. Oh, I've got to go all the way back. Now, well, you get used to, like, just slamming your enemies, which, you know, by the time this guy comes around, it's just kind of, you know, second nature. And it's something, alright, I will say. Like, it's smart, if nothing else. Yeah, I dare say. And, ooh, he actually tried, hitting me. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, take care of this recon unit before they raise the alarm. Bonk. I missed my core atoms. No, please. It almost happened again. I had flashbacks, fellas. I was having flashbacks. Right, there are turrets in here. Time you jumps to avoid getting hit. Yep. So getting stuck on the objects in this game is like just the #1 fear I have. Right, anyway. Yep, he was very menacing of an enemy. Truly a, you know, a challenger. Thank you for the shield. Nope. Well, almost. I actually wonder if there's a... Is there any purpose in collecting those colour atoms? Like, I've not seen them be used anywhere except for objectives, leaving a trail, and, like, maybe score? That's actually the only thing I can think of. It's like, they used to get your score higher, which doesn't matter. I think your percentage matters more in context of the, like, you know, game. Hey fella. I'm not sure why he was acting as though he'd been crushed. That was like, weird game. Anyway, yeah, we are really smooth sailing here. Like, we're nothing stopping us. Yeah, we are literally on a roll. Anyway, smash that. Good enough for me. Quickly gonna check Discord real quick. Let's have a quick read up. I'm gonna just make sure nothing whack's happening. I'll be just a second. Should probably pause. Oh, there's Pokemon news. I am not actually. I think I've played like. I might even played a collective 2 hours of Pokemon. It's not even been given the same grace as CS:GO. I think I've literally played like 20 collective minutes of Pokemon. Oh, that's gonna lose me some viewers, isn't it? I don't know. I gave it a go, right? I got some. I wanted Moon, but it was out of stock. But I got some, and it was like. Okay. It was okay. I liked the way that place looked at night, and I thought, that's pretty neat. And then I never played the game again. And I honestly don't know why I didn't. Like, yeah. I don't actually know why I didn't play it. I didn't get too into it for like those few minutes where I was playing it. I don't know. I've been more into like platformers, and I suppose I did give Persona a go, which is like kind of the same. I don't know, maybe I'll have to give it another go. Maybe I won't. It depends like what I like from those types of games and what it has, what it doesn't have. And then give me my 10th style. Hell yeah! Right, we've got gold in something, fellas. Everything around here is orange. Good. We need to go back there and paint the entrance to this bit of the level, actually. Because we didn't get paint until the fountain. Hey. There we are. Yeah, we've been going for an hour, though. Seriously. Right, we've reached the Senate, yada yada. Big man being evil. You know. That. Okay. Right, yep. Okay, come on. Platform. Nope. Right, there is a way up here, and I am going to find it. And there's also people here that I should probably have liberated. and there's a building which needs painting, which will have even more people inside once I finish painting it. I'm not complaining. And we should probably paint back here. Yeah, talk about a diversion, am I right, fellas? Or am I right? Again, does painting these actually count for something? How do we get over here? Oh, is that just in the other area and I'm just blind? Nice. Right, oh well. Well, we'll paint over here because we can, and we're here. I get those. Our Silver Destruction Award, that is what we like to see. More inspiration points I'm probably never going to use. Inspiration in the water. It's everywhere, man, I'm telling you. Oh, that saxophone, though. Starting to hear the music get a little better. Oh, give it some time and it's going to be full force. And, of course, I see that. I tell you, I'm not sure if the timer stops, actually. Once you reach the like the final objective. Like once you trigger that, does the timer stop, or does it just keep going down for some reason? I don't know. Because it would like it would make sense in the context of the level, because like you technically cleared out all of the enemies. Like, so in that kind of a sense, it really would just it would just make sense to just stop. Not sure why I'm trying so hard to dodge that. It's not exactly the end of the world. Anyway, look at this. Heading into the more coloured up area. We've got 10 points to spend. It's not exactly a revolutionary amount of stuff, but I will take it. I will also take a diversion all the way over here. Okay. How am I going to do that, right? Actually, no, my charge is only 60 now, so I can. Hey! A little waterfall going on over here. Life is good. I do that. Yeah. I was planning if my charge was still 80, I was going to charge into the tree and hope it works. And I see ingredients. You know, I think I'm meant to be finishing the level right, but it's just I've been so swept up in it all. Oh yeah, I suppose these guys would have been easy to miss. So is that billboard. Oh, what? Getting awfully close to the end of level goal for Gradients, actually. Like, they, what is it? Like, I think in the final, like, 2D section, there's, like, a solid 30? Like, it's pretty high. And there's more boxes. There is stuff happening here. Again, I don't need to get it all now, because once I'm finished with the main portion of the level, I can just come back, but I think getting it now is kind of more satisfying rather than having to ask the game for a bit of help. But I'll take it. Give me those colour items which literally do nothing. Yeah. And, hey! Ooh. Oh, I wish I could control the camera. I think that counts as being coloured. It might not, but hey. Since we've lost our colour, we'll grab this inspiration and... Was there another inspiration around here in the water that I missed? No, I think I picked that one up, so I'd say we're good. Remember, paint these. I'm not sure if stuff like this counts. Like, does it? Does it not? It's big questions. And of course, the moment we're back in this area, I immediately go to orange because cliche. Alright. Starting to get a little bit dehydrated. I might have to finish off the last bit of stuff I've got in my good fuel. But let's finish this. Let's make sure we manage to hit this guy and platforming sensation of the century. Don't mind if I take that title. Okay. Right, so we just gotta find yellow and blue, and then we're pretty much good. Oh, what in the... I think I know what it's trying to do. So because that area's been, how do I explain this? So that was originally ink, but because we've cleaned up that area, it's turned to water. But here hasn't been cleaned up, hence why the music's just kind of dips. So it's kind of flicking between the two states. Or the game just isn't, you know, working. That is also a very valid outcome. Anyway, let's keep painting. You know, things like street lamps always drive me up the wall with this game because do they count? Do they not count? What does it all mean? That don't matter. Anyway, let's see if our timer theory works, because I am willing to test that. Ah! I forgot the main villain was even in this level. I've just been enjoying myself. Again, does painting the floor in these areas count? I wonder. Right, mind your head, we got turret trouble. Not anymore. That explains why they kind of opened up the floor at least. I think once we're done with this, we keep opening the floor out from underneath me. Like, I appreciate the gesture because it stops me from getting hit, but, you know, give me a little bit of room to breathe on my own. Right, keep moving, keep fighting, we've got to catch the Comrade Black. That we must. But where is the colour? Why? Right, why are those things only just, like, propping themselves up off the ground once I show up? You're just being a nuisance, the lot of them. Anyway, but like, does this hurt? Oh, I see. They're trying to have funny one-liners for when they catch him. Yeah, the dialogue in this game is pretty funny. This level's pretty good, but I've kind of been focused just kind of chilling with you guys in the stream, so it hasn't really crossed my mind to read the news bulletins as much or the text, but it is pretty good. I recommend if you're here and you know, if you're not much else going on the screen, you should watch the news bulletins in game because they are pretty funny. Anyway, let's make this quick. So he's running that way, and we need to go brown for that. Right, will do. So I've got to do this, ride it up, then we'll kill these guys just for a laugh. And dip down. Don't need an extra shield. And then that gets us yellow, yeah. And then we do that, and master plan. Right, he's not here, but his turrets are. Not for long. Uno. I could have done that in one jump if they were a bit closer together. Right, looks like we're taking this all the way to the Senate chamber. Good enough for me. Okay, go left and up and get ready to fight. Hey! Here we go. Yeah, this is actually the end of the main level. Like, you beat this mission and you're done. Obviously, we've got a little bit more work to do, but nothing I can say is, like, you know, too, like, sure it would be, like, kind of, you know, like, too major. Anyway, yeah, the room gets slightly more coloured in the more that you, more of these guys that you take out, which I like. I find it cool. It's nice. Yeah, we got one last guy to take out, which is right about here. I've just got to, you know, like, you can see him looking down on me. He's like, I bet I've got him now. Little does he know I've already beaten the game, and the only reason I'm here is because I like the music. Actually, no, it's because Wheel decided what level I was gonna play. Little does he know. Right, there's one of his bodyguards. Get him. Yeah, this is what I'm on about, right? Like, I get it. He's a little bit more difficult, but this isn't overboard. You can't tell me he was like his personal bodyguard. He went down in like 15 paint points, which I swear, yo, I can have gripes with this game all day, but it doesn't matter because we've beat the main level. And see, the music cuts out right as it gets good, because it just had to zone in on these guys. It's nice how it looks over the whole of the level, though. I dig that. Yeah, and this thing, which ends up being used for a hypno ray, ends up on top. We'll track down that villain if it's the last thing we do. We've already done it. There we go. I'm pretty sure the music now is practically all the way done. Yeah, okay. This is the voice of the Cooler Underground. We're on our way. Yeah, those are like the cool guys from the first game. They're pretty neat. With that said, though, I'm gonna paint all this stuff. The water is still glitching, and the level becomes much less of a nightmare to like traverse. Because, yep, surprisingly enough, once you take out the big bad guy, like all the barricades they put up just come tumbling down. Okay, all that stuff over there's been painted. There's a thing at the end of one of these canals which I want to nab. I'm pretty sure I've already got it, but in the event it's something like some extra inspiration, I'll take it. Oh, here we are. See, it goes dry here because, and it kind of makes sense. I mean, we are literally on the border of one area to the other, but look, we'll go back and the music will peak straight back up. So I love how the pop-in was made for this game too. It's like it's still there, but it's less noticeable. Anyway, main thing over, which means now it's side quest time, baby. Got a bunch of side quests to do, and I am not complaining. So, conservative estimates suggest we need more prisms before this can be defined as a protest. Please keep painting. Don't stop until we have 1,000,000 radian March. So that is. Oh, it unlocks these buildings to be painted. And, if you may notice, just as was foretold, the timer is gone. Oh, celebrations all around. If I ever stream this again, it's just going to become a reoccurring thing. Like, I can feel it. With that said, paint these guys, because why not? Let's paint what we can. See, we're getting ever closer. I love, like, you know, it just pops up on the screen. It's like, yeah, you're getting closer to your goal. Only 40 more, which seems like a lot, but it isn't. Seriously, if I know the right place to go, I'll have that goal done in, like. I'm not gonna give myself a time because we know what happened last time that I did that, and my bank account is not being drained on Twitch subs to random Twitch streamers. And hey, no one's put a Twitch streamer in the chat, but you know, until they do. And hey, all right. Look what's going on back here. You know, there's trees, there's crates to smash, there is stuff I've been missing out on. And look, these line up a good shot. Give me that shield I'm not going to use. This is a good bit now, I reckon. Not to like end, but just in general. Just because you get to zoom through all the different, you know, side quests. I haven't done side quests in the level before, so it's kind of new territory for me, but it seems to just be more main quests that, you know, they don't really need to be done, but they're like there, I guess. Anyway, yeah, start with blue, then we'll head on to purple, and then finish with red. Yeah. After this, probably gonna upload this to the VODs channel really soon after, actually. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call it. Like, it seems like one of those things which it'd be difficult to come up with a name for. Like, what do I call this? Like, you know, because I always name, and I suppose I could call it the Blob 2 Funky Painting Time VOD. Like, it's a possibility that's there, but it's like, I reckon I could do something better. I'm not sure what that something better is. But I reckon I could come up with something. Anyway, hitting hour 19. Yeah, give me all of those gradients. Told you I'd hit that limit. And the fact there's no timer now too. Things are starting to look up for us. Only need 20 more. This is insane. If I 100% this, I actually don't think I get an achievement. I think I need to 100% every level in the game until it gets satisfied. Right. Alright. Oh, it's painted top to bottom. Oh, so they give you a bit of inspiration if you paint it top to bottom. I think that's nice. Oh, it's... That's cool. They've got an arrow pointing to when it's above you. Alright, so what do they want now, then? Because I've painted everything here, apparently. Unless it's, like, minuscule things, which it probably will be. Let's drive the last of the Inkies out of Prisma Hill, hunt them all down. I am starting to dig this. It is literally, like... It feels like just a clean-up effort, almost. You know? Ah, can we get... If I manage to 100% the level, can we get some PogChamps? I beg. Please. What's next? What else is there to do? See, it seems weird, but... Right, banish these white billboards. I reckon there's going to be a couple I end up missing. Yep. I had a feeling they'd be on the roofs. Like, you know. It makes sense they're up there. Oh, there's only 2, so... Not as bad as I remember. I was expecting it to be a lot more, but... Okay, that one is kind of excusable. And if you think of when we were here before, that's like... You know, not on the side of the building we'd be facing at all. And this other one, it's not... Yeah, it's probably gonna be above. And if it isn't, we can just drop down onto it. Oh yeah, it's kind of cool actually getting to 100% a level. Long, but it kind of feels like it's worth it. And bonk. Gotta touch the floor before he can do his little victory animation. And more inspiration points, which carries us into the next area. Yeah. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. You know, do good enough to give me a bridge. I see it. I see it. I get it. So the first thing I want them to tell me is it's just that the entire area has been painted. Please. Okay, we need more prisoners to protest this sham election. Paint the citizens out of their lodges. Where? Oh, here. Okay, it makes sense. Alright, so we need... Is it pointing to the nearest orange buildings to be painted? Okay, it kind of is. Okay, that's actually, like, pretty smart. I'll give them that. And, ooh! Ah, see, it all makes sense. Kinda. I'm sure some of you kind of get what's going on here. It's kind of hard to explain, but I dig that. Like, I dig the way you could, like, you know, you need a different colour for the buildings, but if you go on, like, the rooftops, they give you, like, the colour to mix into the colour you need for that next bit. Now, that's something that's something I've always digged about these games, is that they clearly put kind of thought into making it, like, you know, a little bit convenient for you. I think there was an episode when I was playing it where, like, I was actually kind of surprised, at something. Can't remember what it was, but it was... What would it have been? I can't think, but it was, like... I found it amusing when I said it, when I was listening back to it in the recording after, but it was something nice. Anyway, Inky soldiers imposed a curfew, kept everyone indoors. Now that we're free again, please paint the buildings and get the people back on the streets. I've already painted them. Why must it be to your specific colour? Alright, so I assume if I start with blue, we should... Yeah, I reckon this will work out in the best way. No, or not. Right, there has to be something. Ah, okay, it's yellow, You'll see where it's going. And if you're watching them, you'll kind of see where it heads. Yeah, okay, we can call those buildings whatever we want, the game don't care. But see, here we've got to start with yellow, right? So, you know, we paint all these buildings yellow, but then it wants us to turn to green. So it gives us a blue paint pot to go to green, assuming that we were yellow on the way up. And then once we've painted all this stuff green, where's the next green building? Where is it? Oh, it's over there. That's what we call a blind moment, fellas. And then, no comments. I felt energy physically get like sucked out of me there. Like the soul physically just wanted out of my body as soon as possible. And yeah, same. So the entire time I've been here, that inspiration has been taunting me. It's been like, yeah, I'm here, but you can't collect me. It's like, how do I collect it? Just, please. How? And I'm gonna go insane if I keep like thinking on it. Hey, oh. Okay. So, why can't I call myself blue by jumping in water? Isn't that meant to be blue? That is a joke for express purposes. Oh, okay. Suppose we'll take it from here. A little bit of a weird place to get it from, but it's whatever. And we're just gonna run over here, paint this one building, and I think we're done for objectives in this area, unless the game decides to pull one out of their arse. Okay. I mean, we'll still have them, right? It'll be like, oh, you know, just kind of like a formality, like, oh, you defeated the Inkies, here, have, like, 1 inspiration, you know, stuff like that, but, like, in terms of things we actually need to complete, it's, like, not there. At least I'd be surprised if that was the case. Can I, no, I just wanted to pull off something cool, and all I got was pain. Oh, seriously, all I got was just... That hurt more than just, like, admitting I was gonna fall early on and just, like, taking it. Nice. Right, see, these things, like, so hard to balance on. Like, especially when he's big. Like, when he's small, it's like... It's whatever, it's doable. But, like, when he's small, no, big even, it's like... a whole other, you know, just can of worms that gets opened. With that said... the fact that this is up here is telling me this is the enemy one. Right, when the imposter marched into our city, we moved our colour atoms up here for safekeeping. We'd like you to have them. Right, new objective. It is... Hey! Oh, that's sweet of them, that. That is sweet of them. I'm not sure why they moved them up here, though. Because when you consider earlier in the stream there was his troops up here with, you know, big helicopters, it does make you wonder, just a little bit, A, why my nose itches so much, and B, how they managed to hide them. Now where is this next mini quest? That is the question on everybody's mind. At least my mind. And you can actually paint those things. I feel like a fool. Right, I'll have to paint the other ones that are in the level. Where? There are so many objectives here. The other ones took us 5 minutes. We've been here like an hour. Right, you sure seem to enjoy painting billboards. I guess I can understand the appeal. Oh. Right, thanks. So, I'm going to pass out. Right, Capital Square is now 100% Inky free. See, some of these I did in advance, you know. I mean, if I didn't, we'd have got here earlier, but, like, it's saving us time now. So, completely painted, bravo. It's like... This is surreal to think I actually did something, like, decent. It'd be the best thing. Right, I'm getting that inspiration. That is starting to annoy me now. Like, before it was just bugging me in the back of my mind, like, how do I get this? And now it's just turning into all out. I need this. I cannot live without getting this single power-up in the game. I mean, I can. But, you know. Right, 40 out of 50. And the next objective is... yeah, it's in the next area. Which, saying that, we've gone up these buildings so many times. Oh. There is an inspiration power-up all the way back here. Talk about efficiency. Like, are they going to give me, like, a tutorial for everything, or what? Do wonder. Oh, okay, it's a little further back, you know, maybe there's not many. Because there was a lot of objectives in here at the very beginning. So I wouldn't be surprised. And we've got 42 out of... jeez. Ooh. Right. I see you've already painted the billboards behind the office. Thanks for restoring our colourful thingy thing. Why has the music died? I didn't get inks, it just decided, I'll leave. You stupid... Oh, above me, right. Okay. I can ignore that until the end of the stream. Let's go then. Yeah, we are actually coming awfully close to the end of the stream, though. Kind of so weird to think, but... Anyway, government officers have been bleached. Restore their true colours for the true believers. Will do. And once again, this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's kind of like... I want to say almost like player-friendly? In like a nice way. You know, it's like they're not like going to be absolutely evil and just place the paint box randomly. It's like, nah, they're kind of chill with you. They're like, oh yeah, we'll just give you what you need. And like, you know, actually, here for example, yeah, you kind of got to jump to the next one, get the paint bullet. You know what I mean? They're kind of chill with how they place stuff down, which, yeah, I dig. I can get down with it. Although, yeah, they do kind of keep you on your toes a little bit. Like, I see a tree down there. Here, for example, so the blue paint pot's there, but you need to come over here and get the yellow one to take full advantage of. But yeah. Okay, we didn't vote for him. Public outcry grows over election results. That is something you wouldn't see if you left level super early. Well, yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Because you're kind of doing, you're doing more. And gentlemen, boxes, and trees. Oh, actually, I suppose it makes sense that there's guys behind here, but... Nice. I like how the moment, like, any sort... Yo, I'm starting to think I chose a really bad level to play. Like, any other level in the game, right? I actually mean it. Any other level does not have a bunch of references to I didn't vote for him government stuff, which honestly is going to put a few people off from watching the stream. Yeah, well going, me. I'm glad you chose a level. It wasn't even me. It was... Well, thank you, Wielder Side, for single-handedly kneecapping my stream. Shifting the blame never gets old. With that said, get these guys. Yeah, there's legit 4 guys left to get in the level. And I think, with that said, are they outside of this building? I would be surprised if they weren't. I reckon once we finish with all the objectives here, there'll be like general ones for buildings not painted. Hey. It's kind of cool how there are objectives to paint everything in this one, though. Right, you've sent him a message. All of his billboards belong to us now. Right, that's 2 done fairly easily. And that's kind of a benefit of spending your time in the main level. There's not a single blind core inky left in People's Plaza. Well done. Yeah, we're not doing half bad for ourselves. Although my lighting is... Thank you. Ooh. Now that is what I'm talking about. So it actually shows where the last few gradients and boxes to smash are. Okay. Now, I'm sure some people are like, nah, I'll find them myself. Mate, once they're put on your compass, it's done for. Just accept the help and move on. Where are they? I reckon... Okay, there's art things too. I reckon those aren't going to be given away, but... Oh. That counts as something that needs smashing. Right. Are we really going to get 100%? I'm sorry, I just can't process that. Liberation, cleanup. Yeah, the Cool Underground score doesn't seem to have increased, but... the boys are just chilling here. I'm sure one of you was screaming at, you know, the top of your lungs, like, there! You just... You know, I'm sure one of you was definitely, you know, in a cold sweat over that, but no fear. With that said, though, all done. Crazy! Did not expect that at all. Probably finish this level then, and I'm going to wrap up the stream. Actually, no. Nah, we've brought everything to an end in this level. But you know there's one thing that we haven't brought an end to? This drink, which is just an... Okay, the lid was closed, but some still managed to leak out through the side. But, you know how it goes. Just, Damn, that is, that's powdery, but God is it energizing. I feel sorry for the VOD viewers who, like, was watching me drink some G Fuel in the VOD, just unedited, and they didn't even get to, like, come and interact live on the stream. Actually, you know what would be worse? If I started using the premiere function for live streams, right, on the VOD channel. So, it technically would look as though it was live. Like, it would obviously say premiering, but the unsuspecting person, which... No, you know, average Neuremic viewers are smart, but I reckon I could trick someone into thinking it was an actual live stream and speaking in the chat. Like, there'll be things... I obviously wouldn't edit it, like, so there'll be references to the fact it was live on Twitch, but it would be an interesting social experiment. But with that said, we stopped the inauguration Blob, but it may be too late. I'm getting reports from all districts that the streets are flooded with Inkies. I've sent a transmission through to the corporate underground, they're on their way. Prof will know what to do. When you're done painting up this area, we should rendezvous with the blimp. Are you ready to exit the level? We may not have got all inspiration, but I'm pretty sure we've done everything. Come on, all golds, all golds, all golds. Please. I salute that. Oh, we unlocked a new mood. And we got an S rank. What is that new mood then, I dare say? Right, so Hypno Ray, we'll test it out. Oh yeah, I forgot Pangalactic is the only available thing there. So Riotus, so it must just be for the Senate then, but... What is that new mood? Unstoppable. Oh, yo! Okay. If you're wondering why that's kind of cool, the first game had a soundtrack too. So getting an S on a level means that you unlock a track from the first game to play in that level. That's actually really cool. I can dig that. I reviewed the game and I didn't pick up on that, so I credit where it's due. That is actually pretty swag. Is there a way to actually view what levels we got a thing on? And there's extras, movies, Pinky's Guide to Inkies. Oh, I see, those are the things that show up. Nah, it doesn't look like there's anything. I think actually there is an achievement for collecting everything in the gallery, but yeah. Yeah, but besides that, we can access upgrades. Decreased charge cost to 40. I have never heard of a better deal in my life. But I think with that, I'm gonna dip. I know I am cutting off the side of the logo, but I'm probably gonna spend ages downloading this from Twitch and then proceeding to upload it to the VOD channel. If you see a premiere going on that channel and you're watching this live, you know exactly what I just did, which I really want to do now. But you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Hello if you're watching the premiere and thought this was live on YouTube the entire time. That would either work really well or it would just fall flat. But with that said, I think we're gonna end it here. So if you did enjoy, of course, follows are always appreciated. As I was just coming back, you know, maybe you're not entirely sold on the channel, maybe you're enjoying it, maybe you've seen the VOD, maybe just drop in so often, you know. No pressure to follow super quick or anything. Of course there is a donation link, God knows if it's set up correctly, and hey, from every time I've donated to a Twitch stream where I've got a refund because they haven't set it up correctly, so I haven't actually got much confidence in myself to set that up well either. But with that said, I think we're going to end it here. Yeah, it was fun. I'm ending this like it's an actual episode. Yeah, thanks for coming out if you've made it. Of course, join us next time for whatever game crosses my mind. As was touched on previously, got a feeling my friends are probably going to show up and realise, oh, this guy was live, and facepalm. And yep, hello, if you're watching the premiere on YouTube, because I know they're subs to the VOD channel, so they'll get the notification. But I think with that, gotta leave. So thanks for watching. It was a really good stream, actually. I've wanted 100% of the Blob level for a while, so... you know, I see no problem with that. It's a stream I've wanted to do for a while. Music is going ham. But thanks for you coming out. 100-minute long stream. You don't see it that often. There is actually no hotkey to end stream, so I'm gonna have to click out the window, and then, you know, really quickly hit stop stream, or wait for the music to fade to black, and then do it so it seems like less jarring. Please? Fade to black, please. Don't just restart as it's about to end. Wow, would you look at that? The music and animations have stopped. Well, I'm gonna dip. Thanks for coming out, though. Really appreciate it. This was fun. I know I haven't streamed in over a month, but I enjoyed what we did here today. So yeah, thanks for dropping by. Really don't have anything else to say other than, yeah, bye.